Okay, this is a video to explain how to find the input and outputs of a function, and this should help you with the activity you're going to be doing today. So watch this first, and then you can go back to it if you still have any questions as we go. So what I've done here is pasted into Jamboard a table that's going to look a lot like the table you're going to use. So that's the table I'm talking about. And then here's question C. I think you're going to be doing different ones from CP/M, but this is just an example of one question that we could use. Now, one thing I want to say about the table, this table is horizontal. And when I learned, I liked seeing a table that was vertical like this, X and Y. It means the same thing. I just like to read from left to right instead of up and down. But what we're going to do is generate a whole bunch of pairs of numbers, and we call those pairs of numbers coordinates. And remember, you did a little review on this on your Desmos, that a coordinate is an X comma Y, and that leads to graphing it on a coordinate plane. So we're going to do all of that. So here's our function, y equals x plus 4. The input is the x value, and the output is what we get when we simplify that. So we just go in order. So putting in -6, we substitute y equals -6 plus 4. So y equals -2. So that goes right there. And we just keep going. Y equals -5 plus 4. Eventually you're going to see a pattern here. So we have -1. And what you'll see is this is just increasing by 1 each time. So if we put in -4 plus 4, we get y equals 0. So we get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there we have a whole bunch of pairs of numbers, and each of them is a coordinate. So just to be ultra clear, what I mean by that is that's a coordinate, that's a coordinate, that's a coordinate. So we're going to graph those. So that's why I put this on the grid. So I'll try and stay on the lines. So what you can do in your graph paper is draw a coordinate plane, and just make sure you actually draw the lines over one of the lines on the grid. And it's possible that some of your ordered pairs won't fit on the graph, and if that's the case, then that's okay. Just keep going until you find one that does. So then let's just start. So I'm going to graph these maybe in green just so you see different color. So we start with -6, -2. This is the one I'm talking about right there. So we count to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to, and that is where we put the point. 1 point goes with a pair of numbers. Then -5, -1. Then -4, 0. Then -3, 1. And what you see is, and this is not a surprise or a coincidence, and this is a big focus of the class this year, these points are falling in a line. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5, 9, and there's 6, 10. Okay, so that is exactly what you would do to find all the inputs. Well, you're given the inputs, so finding the outputs of a function and then graphing those coordinate pairs on a coordinate plane. You'll repeat this for the questions you're doing today, and that should be it for today. Okay, I hope this is useful.